I was on Twitter making a tweet that resurrection begins with returning to your roots. I want to make some clarification on that, because I'm not just talking about in the ring, wrestling alone. I'm talking about every aspect of my life that I have been through from birth to current. Basically, the sunshine and rainbow family picnics, the inner demons that come out during band parties, and everything in between. Every little thing, every joy, every pain, anything and everything I have ever felt, experienced, etc. through my entire life. That is the returning to the roots. Going back to my childhood home. Going back to the home I grew up with for most of my life. Visiting old neighborhoods, old schools, everything. Shit, even the gym I worked out at. Backyards I've probably wrestled in before this when I was in high school. Anything and everything. I want to return to my roots. I want everything. Everything. Going into every strike, kick, punch, whatever. Any and every move. I want my opponent to feel those roots. DeVille will be rising again. The resurrection, it's just begun. Like I said in my last video, I'm going to be revisiting my history. Past, present, in between. Where I'm at now, I'm at the Wawa between my house and where I currently work. In one of my previous videos, this is actually where I got basically jumped by some other wrestlers. You know, basically happened at this Wawa in what used to be a field back there. Now it's an extra space that went up. Within 1 year, they had basically the foundation over there set. Boom, this building went up. That field, no longer a field. That's where I got jumped. See, there used to be bushes along there. Those were the bushes in the video. No more. Anyhow, this is one part of what I'm going to bring to you. So, you get to dive into my history, know my joys, my pains, what I want to bring with every shot. And you've already got an idea of where I work. You know, it's self-storage. Used to run 2 properties over here. After talking my district manager's ear off that we need help or promote the guy down the street who was my number 2. Now he's number 1 over there as of January. No longer have to worry about that property. But I'm sure you've seen it in previous videos. I've used it once before on this channel for, I think, one of them Area 51 alien invasion type things or whatever. That was at the other property. Anyhow, man. No, I got hectic days here. I got dead days here. One way or another, when it slows down, I get in my workouts. So I'm adding this in because this is part of the struggle. And for my first 8 years with the company I'm currently with, I was at a whole nother store. I was an assistant manager for property management. Now, I'm running the show over here. Adding it because mentally, working over here prepares you for all kinds of shit. Sometimes it prepares you, sometimes it drains you. And some of these customers, they are so draining, I would love to bury them in their own freaking storage cube. Anyhow, that's this portion. Justice D. DeVille here. As you already know, I've suffered some injuries throughout my lifetime. Most recent on GTS, ankle injury that put me out for 3 months. Should have put me out for 4, but it put me out for 3. And even more recently, an injury to my back from a bad slip and fall on concrete. So basically, my announcement to you, pay attention, whether, it's wrestling training, martial arts class, whatever. Definitely pay attention to those tumbles, those falls, the bumps, your rolls, flips, etc. Definitely learn what they're teaching you. It can prevent serious injury and even fatalities. Like they say, old man is a wise man. And he's a wise man because he was once a fool. I don't know what you made me do that for. Like anybody even gives a shit what happens to me. Making me do that public service announcement. Man, I don't give a flying fuck what happens to them. They don't care about me. Why should I care about them? Okay, so here we are. This is what used to be my room. Used to be. I don't know what the hell my parents turned it into, but yeah. Back visiting the family. Anyhow. Yeah, Easter with the relatives. Gated. They got a rabbit, that's why. Dobby, a rescue. I don't know how long they've had it, but here we go. We're going to go in, we're going to go through, blah, blah, blah.
Hurry up, Lisa wants to get a picture of the whole group.
Family.
Come on, hurry up.
If they move, they're going to wait a second because...
Hurry up, come on. Lisa wants to get a picture.
Alright. Let me get away from the noise. Yeah. Apparently I'm getting yelled at. Anyhow, back at the home that grew up in for most of my life, so I just wanted to give you a little view. Backyard, used to play in, all that. I'll take you through the rest of the neighborhood as soon as I get a chance, because apparently they want to go do picture time now, so I'm going to go do that later. Basically, right here, DeVille's playground. This is where it all started, where I all got back into wrestling. Cheney, Dusty D, Dalton. Happened in this yard. That's my new tumble pads. The match we had, it was a tarp laid on the ground, about twice the size of that. Anything and everything went in this backyard. That's what got me back into everything. This is where I'm going to train when I'm not actually at GTS, doing the GTS training facility, at the gym, etc. This is my training grounds. Time to go old school. Man, last time I really did anything before starting GTS, it was all in backyards in high school. Talk about returning to your roots. I'm a little pissed off with my production company here. They have me record this freaking public service announcement to add to my videos because they think, oh, it's going to send a nice little message and might help with views and whatever, blah, 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 bullshit. And what the fuck do? They keep the goddamn cameras running. What the fuck is that about? I know who did it. And here's my little idea. I want to drag their ass to GTS. And if they want to keep their fucking job instead of getting fired, they need to win their match before getting put through a door. If they get put through a door, their ass is fired on the spot. Boom, done. They are no longer part of my production company. If by chance they do win, they better have some skill, because then it'll be a matter of seeing what comes next for them.